body shamed me in front of my entire family, and for once, someone finally made him regret it. I was only 12 the first time. My uncle looked at me across the dinner table with that disgusting smirk and made a comment about my body. Ever since then, it became his yearly tradition. Every Thanksgiving, every family dinner, always loud enough for everyone to hear and cruel enough to leave a scar. This year, the moment I reached for a second piece of bread, he leaned back in his chair, laughed under his breath, and said, "Better slow down there, kiddo. Boys don't marry girls with thighs like that." The whole table erupted in awkward laughter, not because it was funny, but because no one had the courage to stop him. My fingers froze above the breadbasket, my chest tightened, and I could feel the heat rushing into my face. I wanted to disappear right there at the table. I quietly pulled my hand back and decided not to eat another bite, hoping starving myself for the night would somehow stop the humiliation. My mother lowered her eyes the way she always does, silent, defeated, like she had spent her whole life being taught his words were law. Then suddenly, the sound of a fork hitting the plate cut through the silence. My little brother, only 14, slowly put it down and looked him dead in the eye. His voice was calm, but sharp enough to slice the room in half. "Uncle Rick, haven't you been divorced 3 times? Maybe you should stop giving relationship advice." The room went completely still. No laughter, no whispers, just silence so heavy it felt suffocating. My uncle's face changed instantly. That arrogant smile vanished like someone ripped it off him. He stood up without saying a word, his chair scraping harshly against the floor, and stormed out of the room, leaving his plate untouched. No comeback, no smirk, no power left. My brother didn't even look proud. He simply picked up the breadbasket, placed it in front of me, and said softly, "Eat whatever you want. You're perfect exactly as you are." That was the moment I broke. Not because of the man who had spent years tearing me down, but because for the first time in my life, someone stood up and fought for me. He was only 14 and I was 16. But that night, he wasn't my little brother anymore. He was the one person in that house who made me feel safe.